Dear students, hope you are all well. So today we will begin with a chapter in EVS part 2. The name of the chapter is Evolution of Mankind. Students, in our last class we learnt about evolution in some animals of a species. In today's lesson we will learn about evolution of mankind. What does evolution mean? Evolution, as I told you in the previous chapter, evolution means gradual and continuous change. A series of change or development that causes species to adapt to new environment or become extinct. For example, the species of dinosaurs could not adapt the changes in climate. Okay, they could not adapt to the different changes in the climate or environment and they became extinct. So, do we find dinosaurs today? No. Why? Because they have become extinct. Extinct means they are no more there in this world. We have learned that primitive man, that is the first species of man, evolved from apes. Now, where did this happen? This happened in the continent of Africa. Man originated through several stages. Let us learn about the different stages of evolution of man in this lesson. Let us move forward. Now, from Homo habilis to Homo sapiens sapiens, man evolved in different stages. Okay, from Homo habilis to Homo sapiens sapiens, man evolved in different stages. Let us first begin with Homo habilis. Okay, the skilled human or Homo habilis, the species of humans who could use their hands skillfully, is known as the skilled man. Skilled means what? Skilled means the ability to do something very well or having a great expertise or experience. Now, if you, for example, if you can draw or paint very nicely, then you are a skilled artist. Okay. Similarly, the species of human beings were capable of using what? Of using their hands very carefully. They could make. They were the first, that is the Homo habilis. They were the first to make tools out of stones. Okay, that is why they are known as skilled humans. Okay, the first evidence of this species were found in the border region between Tanzania and Kenya. Now, Tanzania and Kenya is in the continent of Africa. The scientist Louis Leakey, who discovered this species, named it as Homo habilis. So this scientist named as Louis Leakey, he discovered the species of this, named it as Homo habilis. Because besides their fossil remains, he found some tools made by them. Now, see, look at the second point. In Latin, Homo means man. Okay, Homo means man, and habilis means the one who uses his hands skillfully. Okay, so Homo means man, and habilis means the one who uses his hand skillfully. Okay, this they came to know, then they came to be known as the Homo habilis. Let's move forward. Now let us learn about the characteristics features of Homo habilis. Now Homo habilis could stand on 2 feet. As you can see in the first picture, Homo habilis could stand on 2 feet and walk. They could walk. His spine was slightly bent and not quite erect. Now, spine means what? Spine means backbone. So, his backbone was little bent and he could not stand straight. He could not stand straight. His brain was bigger than that of the apes. So Homo habilis brain was more bigger than that of the apes. Although his face and limbs means his arms and legs, was somewhat similar to that of the apes. Some things were similar as the apes. Okay, let us move forward. Now, Homo habilis made tools from stones, but they were not useful for hunting bigger animals. They made tools from stones, but they were not useful for hunting the bigger animals. Okay. Now, what did they do? They had limited uses. That means these tools had limited uses and could be only useful for scraping meat. That means removing the meat, scraping it. Scraping meat from the skin of dead animals. They were also used for breaking bones to get marrow. Homo habilis ate everything they could find. That means they ate remains of animals hunted by other animals. Sometimes some animals they hunt other animals and the remain of that animals they eat that animals. If some other wild animal has hunted a smaller animal, they would eat the remains or the leftover which is left. They used to eat that. They hunted smaller animals, these Homo habilis, okay? Homo habilis hunted smaller animals and gathered eggs, wild fruits, berries, vegetables, and fruits to eat. So, all these things the Homo habilis used to eat. The next important stage in human evolution is of the Homo erectus. Homo erectus evolved from Homo habilis. Homo erectus marks an important stage in human evolution. Erectus means the one who stands erect. Hence the name Homo erectus. Compared to Homo habilis, he had a more developed brain. Humans of the Homo erectus species lived in groups. Erectus had not mastered the art of making fire. Means they did not knew the art of making fire. He did not know the technique of making fire, but he had seen wildfires in the forest. Can you see the last picture? They had seen such wildfires in the forest. During that time, most of the earth, during these times, okay, when they were, during that time, most of the earth was covered with ice sheets. Ice sheets. Can you see the first picture? So during that time, most of the earth's surface was covered with ice sheets and it was extremely cold. So Homo erectus learned the technique of using fire. They did not know before, but they learned the technique of using fire. He fetched burning branches of trees from wildfires. Okay, so they searched for burning branches of trees from wildfire and then they used that fire to protect themselves from the cold. Okay, they used that fire to protect themselves from the cold weather. Let's move forward. Then the Homo erectus made tools that were more developed. Okay, they were using more developed tools and symmetrical compared to those made by the Homo habilis. So, Homo erectus tools were more developed as compared by the Homo habilis. So, he made tools like the hand axe. So, these Homo erectus made tools, different tools, but the most important tool was the hand axe. Okay. Remains of Homo erectus have been found along with his tools in the continents of Asia. Where are they found? In the continents of Asia, Africa, and Europe. Okay. Let's move forward. Now, the next type of evolution of man is the Homo neanderthalensis, okay, or Neanderthal man. Now, one more stage of development in human evolution is Homo neanderthalensis. okay, or Neanderthal man. Now, this Neanderthal man physically was big and strong. As you can see in the picture, Neanderthal man were physically, their body was big and strong. He is commonly known as Neanderthal man because his remains was first found at Neanderthal. That is a place name in Germany. Okay, that is why they got the name Neanderthal man. His brain was more developed than that of Homo erectus. So these people, the Neanderthal man, their brain was more developed than the Homo erectus. Okay, let's move forward. Then the Neanderthal man lived in caves. As you can see in the first picture, they lived in caves. He made tools out of the big stones. So how did they used to make tool? Out of big stones. These tools were attached on a bone. Okay, these different types of tools they used to make, they were attached on a bone or a wooden shaft. You can see in the picture the Neanderthal man. Look at the first picture. Okay, you can see in the picture the Neanderthal man holding a wooden shaft and a stone tool is attached to it. You can see a tool is attached to it. They made tools, they made weapons like spear, axe, etc. And used these tools. What did they use these tools? To hunt bigger animals. Okay, they used scrapers made from stone flakes. They used scrapers made from stone flakes. For what? To scrape the meat. That means to remove the skin. Okay? To scrape the meat from the skin of dead animals. Then they wore leather clothing made out of the skin or hides of dead animals. How did they use what clothes did they wear? Leather clothes. From where? They used to get it from the skin or hides of dead animals. They were mainly meat eaters. Who? The Neanderthal man was mainly meat eaters. They hunted bigger animals. Okay, they hunted bigger animals and they ate those animals. They did not eat it raw. Okay, they did not eat it raw. They learned the art of making fire. After they learning the art of making fire, so then they roasted the meat. They used to eat the roasted meat. Okay, they knew the art of making fire. How did they knew the art of making fire? Look in the second picture. By rubbing sticks of hard wood. Okay, of hard wood on each other or striking one stone against another to obtain sparks. Okay, let's move forward. Now, some scientists believe that Neanderthals communicated with each other by producing grunts and other primary sounds. Now, grunts means short, low sound in a throat, or a short, low sound is made in a throat. We make different sounds, sometimes, okay, in a throat. However, it is known whether they developed language to express their thoughts with the help of words. Okay, let's move forward. After some times, some Neanderthals left Africa. Okay, they were staying in the African continent. What did they do? They left Africa and migrated. Migrated means moved. They migrated to continents of Europe and Asia. So what is the meaning of migrated? Migrated means to move or shift and settle in a new place. Okay, searching for better life and opportunities. Why do people migrate? Because where there is better opportunities, they move over there. In a new place, they had to face different environment. Okay, in a new place, what they had to face? Different environment. Slowly they got adapted to it. They got used to it. Okay, they adapted to new ways of living and finding food. They also modified tools. Okay, they started changing tools. They also modified tools according to their needs. However, these improvements in tools took place over thousands of years. Okay, they kept on changing, they kept on making different new tools. Let us move forward. Now, the next stage after Neanderthal is the Homo sapiens. Now, they are more advanced than the Neanderthal. Okay, they are more advanced than the Neanderthals. Homo sapiens means intelligent or intellectual man. Now, what are they called? The Homo sapiens are called as intelligent or intellectual man. The Neanderthal and the Homo sapiens were neighbors for some time in Europe. Now, the Neanderthal man and the Homo sapiens, they were neighbors. That means they were staying close by. They were neighbors for some time in Europe. It is believed that due to some reasons like conflicts or fights with the Homo sapiens and the inability to adapt to changes in the environment, the Neanderthals became extinct. So, what happened? There was some fight between them or some conflict, or they did not adjust to the climate. Then the Neanderthals became extinct. Okay. On the basis of carbon 14 analysis, it is estimated that Neanderthals became extinct about 30,000 years ago. The Neanderthal became extinct. Could not find these Neanderthal man. They became extinct. Let's move forward. That is your homework. The first question is Homo is a Latin word which means dash. The next one is the Neanderthals primarily lived in dash. And the last one is who is said to have first made tools like the hand axe. That's all for now. We will learn the next part of the lesson in the next video. Thank you for listening, children. Goodbye. Take care.